Hey everyone, my name is Jen Carlson and I am a Black Jacket here in North Carolina. So today I wanted to just chat for a couple of minutes about recruiting and team building, however you want to call it. But before I get into that, I do want to talk about the importance of having a full calendar. So for me, having a full calendar is going to be my first and foremost before I really start thinking about adding team members and everything. So for me, I am in growth mode, right? So if anybody's in growth mode, the model that I follow is the 10-8-2. So book 10 parties, hold 8 parties, add 2 new team members. When you do that, you guys, your business will continue to compound and grow and grow and grow. Okay. So if you are like, yes, I'm ready, let's do that. Stick to this formula. I'm telling you, like, your life will change. Your life, it'll change in the best possible way. All right. So when I'm at my parties and when I'm in this 10-8-2 model, I know my calendar is full, right? So I don't have to focus so much on the parties because the parties are coming because people want to book with busy people, right? When you are holding 8 parties, people will see that on your calendar and they're like, oh man, she's got it going on, right? Like I got to get a date with her. And that is what I found to be true for, this whole, I've been a consultant with Norwex for 13 years and that has never changed, right? That is the exact same thing. So then, once my calendar is full, and don't get me wrong, I'm still doing my recruiting talks at the parties and everything else. But in my head, right, I've got more space to free up in my head when I'm actually have a full calendar. And when I'm talking to somebody about the business, I can be a lot more intentional and really listen to what they say and have a good conversation about that. So at my parties, I go through I call it the starter pack. I walk through the Safe Haven Plus package, and that is just what I've kind of always done. And people buy the starter pack, right? People purchase the starter pack. So I'm going to tell you what my recruiting talk is, and then I'm going to tell you about how what my goal is then after the party. So here's what I say. All right, you guys, before we wrap up, and I'm going to walk through what's in that starter pack. If anything that I said tonight has kind of piqued your interest to learn more about the business opportunity with Norwex, I would really lean into that because right now, it is a gold mine, you guys. Everywhere is a gold mine with Norwex, and the opportunity right now is so big, I can't even explain to you. So if you are looking to learn about what that means, I would love to schedule a 10-minute conversation and just answer any of your questions to see if this is going to be a fit for you. And then I move on and I tell them what's in the starter pack. All right. So my goal with parties is to recruit my host, right? Because my host, I've built a relationship with her. She feels safe with me. I do in-home parties, but this can relate to any kind of parties that you're doing. She's invited me into her home. I've got to meet her friends. And so now I know that she's already halfway there, right? And so the natural conversation is going to be with my host after the party. So, I check out afterwards and I let her know where we are. And then all I say is oh my gosh, we had so much fun tonight. Your friends are so excited about this business or about these products. Have you ever thought about doing this? I just think it would be so fun to work together. Right? Or you can, whatever you want to say. You're just so excited. You had such amazing stories tonight that this would be a natural fit for you. And just ask them the question and then don't talk, right? Just, you got to zip it, be quiet, and then let them answer. And, it's going to be 50-50. Half the people are going to say, yeah, I have kind of thought about this. Or other people are going to be like, nope, my plate is way too full. I can't do that. When they say, yes, I have thought of it, great. You guys, that is awesome. That's what you want them to say, right? But here's the key. You do not want to word vomit on them. Trust me, been there, done that. What you want to do is you want to say, that is so cool. Yes, I would love to have a conversation with you about it. I know tonight your head is probably spinning with everything that went on tonight. But what we can do, just go ahead and take 10 minutes tonight and write down all your questions. And then we can jump on the phone tomorrow and just talk for 10 minutes and go through and I can answer any of your questions. That's it, you guys. Literally, that's it. And then have your calendar sitting right there and say, are you around tomorrow in the morning or the afternoon? What's going to work better for you? Just like you would book a party, right? You're scheduling time to talk to them. And so if they say, oh, the morning is going to be good after drop off, whatever, then it's like, okay, great. Do you want to do 10 o'clock? Yeah, 10 o'clock sounds great. Write it down in your calendar so you do not forget. And then the next day, text them and just remind them, hey, I'm so excited to talk to you and go through any of your questions that you had. I'll give you a call, right? I always call them. And you guys, call them. All right, that's the number one thing I could say is take the time and call them, because they have already said that they want to learn more about the business side. So if you don't call them, they're not going to call you, right? So really take that time and give them a call. And then the next day, go ahead and answer any of their questions. All right. And then typically, if you can get people on the phone, answer your questions, then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to be signing them up. So my goal is to add that, 3 to 5 team members a month. And really, if you want to think about that in your head, you are thinking about signing up half your host. So, all right, you guys, I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.